हेलो एवरीवन, स्वागत है आपका यूनिवर्सिटी एकेडमी यूट्यूब चैनल में। आज के लेक्चर में हम लोग डिस्कस करेंगे आरएल नेटवर्क सिंथेसिस और रियलाइजेशन यूजिंग द फॉस्टर सेकेंड फॉर्म। प्रीवियस लेक्चर में हमने एलसी नेटवर्क एंड आरसी नेटवर्क का रियलाइजेशन देखा था यूजिंग द फॉस्टर सेकेंड फॉर्म। अगर आपको इन टॉपिक्स के हैंड रिटन नोट्स चाहिए लिंक जो है वो डिस्क्रिप्शन बॉक्स में गिवन है, आप वहाँ से जाके डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। लेट अस स्टार्ट विद दी RL network realization using the Foster second form। सबसे पहले जनरल सर्किट क्या होगा RL नेटवर्क का। This is general circuit. We know that in the Foster second form we connect the elements in parallel, okay, because this is also known as admittance form. We connect the element in parallel, okay. Now this is RL network, it will consist of only resistor and inductor. There will be no capacitor, okay. First element will be resistor, that is R0, then we have inductor, okay, then we have series combination of R and L, and then we have another series combination of R and L, and so on up to last element, okay. This is the general circuit of RL network. Elements are, this is R0, this is inductor L0, this is R1, L1, this is R2, L2, and this is R of n, and this is Ln, okay. Now we will replace inductor by S into L, circuit will become, this will be like this. This is resistor, now this is inductor, series combination of R and L, this is also series combination of R and L, and so on up to last element, okay. This is R0, दिस इज एस इंटू एल नॉट, दिस इज R1। जो रेसिस्टेंस है वो एस डोमेन में एज इट इज़ रहेगा, तो उसमें कोई भी चेंज नहीं आएगा। इंडक्टर विल बिकम एस इंटू L1, एस इंटू L2, एस इंटू Ln, ओके, एंड दिस इज एडमिटेंस y of s, okay. What is y of s? It will be the sum of all the admittances. Admittance y, that is y of s, it is equal to y1 plus y2 plus y3 plus so on up to y of n. What is y1? First branch का जो admittance है, it will be 1 by resistance, that is 1 by R0, then we have 1 by s into L0, then we have 1 by z, okay, then we have series combination of R and L, this will be equal to 1 by R1 plus s into L1 plus 1 by R2 plus s into L2 plus so on up to 1 by R of n plus s into Ln. Now we will make s coefficient as 1, okay. Now we will make s coefficient as 1, okay. उसके लिए we have to take common, we are getting y of s, it will be equal to 1 by R0 plus 1 by s into L0. Now from here we will take L1 common, it will become R1 by L1 plus s. Then we will take L2 common, this will be L2, R of 2 by L2 plus s, and so on up to 1 upon Ln, this is Rn by Ln plus s. This is the general equation of RL network in the Foster second form. This is general equation and you have to remember this equation, okay. वीडियो अगर आपको अच्छा लग रहा हो तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर करें। दिस इज जनरल इक्वेशन फॉर RL network in the Foster second form, okay. Now we will see a question based on the Foster second form. Question is, obtain the Foster second form for the z of s, that is s into h square plus 4 divided by 2 into h square plus 1 into h square plus 9. We know that in the Foster second form it is also known as admittance form. Okay, so it is also known as admittance form. So we need y of s. Okay, so फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट वाई ऑफ एस. तो यहाँ पे हमें जेड ऑफ एस दैट इज इम्पेडेंस का एक एक्सप्रेशन गिवन है. सो नाउ वी विल कैलकुलेट वाई ऑफ एस. सो वाई ऑफ एस इट विल बी इक्वल टू 1 बाय जेड ऑफ एस एंड इट विल बी इक्वल टू 2 इंटू एस स्क्वायर प्लस 1 इंटू एस स्क्वायर प्लस 9 divided by s into s square plus 4. Okay, so this is now y of s. So let us expand this. This will be equal to 2 into, so this will be equal to s power 4. Then we have, this is 10 into s plus 9 divided by s cube plus 4 into s. So this will give, so y of s we are getting 2 into s power 4 plus 20 into s plus 18 divided by s cube प्लस 4 इंटू एस. सो नाउ अब जो हमें वाई ऑफ एस दैट इज एडमिटेंस फंक्शन मिला, वी हैव टू चेक ये किस नेटवर्क के लिए है. वेदर ये जो फंक्शन है वो एल सी नेटवर्क के लिए है, आर सी नेटवर्क एंड आर एल नेटवर्क के लिए. सो इन द वेरी फर्स्ट लेक्चर आई हैव एक्सप्लेन यू कि कैसे आप चेक करेंगे. अगर आप इस फंक्शन को केयरफुली ऑब्जर्व करें देन यू विल सी दैट जो न्यूमरेटर पॉलिनोमियल है इट इज़ अ इवन पॉलिनोमियल. ओके, बिकॉज इट इज़ कंसिस्टिंग ऑफ इवन पावर ऑफ s. Okay, so this is even polynomial. Similarly, if you observe the denominator polynomial you will observe that it is odd polynomial. Okay, so मैंने आपको बताया था कि अगर इस तरीके का कोई फंक्शन गिवन है जहाँ पे you will get even polynomial by odd polynomial, if or you are getting odd polynomial by even polynomial, then this indicate that it is a function of LC network. Okay, so it means this is a function of LC network. So यहाँ पे this is LC network because function, that is function of s, that is numerator polynomial by denominator polynomial, it will be equal to even polynomial by odd polynomial or odd polynomial by even polynomial. So यहाँ से हमें पता लग गया कि एक LC नेटवर्क का फंक्शन है. ओके, नाउ सपोज अगर ये LC नेटवर्क का फंक्शन नहीं होता देन इट वुड हैव बीन आर सी नेटवर्क एंड आर एल नेटवर्क फंक्शन. सो उसके लिए कैसे पता लगाते हैं, सबसे पहले आपको पोल्स एंड ज़ीरोज़ को प्लॉट करना है. ओके, सो इफ़ यू प्लॉट पोल्स एंड ज़ीरोज़ एंड ज़ीरो इज़ लाइंग क्लोज टू द ओरिजिन. ओके, सो अगर ज़ीरो ओरिजिन के पास लाई कर रहा है देन दिस इंडिकेट दैट इट विल बी अ फंक्शन ऑफ आर एल नेटवर्क. ओके, बट if you plot the pole 0 and you are getting pole near to the origin then this indicate that it will be a function of RC network. So इस तरीके से आप किसी भी फंक्शन को चेक कर सकते हैं कि वो किस नेटवर्क का है. ओके, सो ये जो क्वेश्चन हमें गिवन है वो LC नेटवर्क का एक फंक्शन है. नाउ इन द स्टेप 2, सो दिस इज स्टेप 1. ओके, so this is step 1. Now in the next step, that is step 2. Okay, so this is step 2. So now in the step 2 we will check the numerator and the denominator degree. So if we see numerator degree we are getting 2s power 4. So जो numerator की जो highest degree है वो 4 है and denominator की जो highest degree है that is s cube. So here we are getting numerator degree is greater than denominator degree. So ये एक improper fraction है, लेकिन Foster form में we need improper proper fraction. It means numerator की जो degree है वो denominator की डिग्री से कम होनी चाहिए. सो उसके लिए बट वो इस फंक्शन से मैच नहीं करे, तो इसके लिए हमें सबसे पहले इस वाई ऑफ एस को डिवाइड करके इसको एक प्रॉपर फंक्शन में कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा जिसमें न्यूमरेटर की डिग्री डिनोमिनेटर की डिग्री से कम होनी चाहिए. ओके, सो नाउ वी कैन सी दैट इन दिस स्टेप 2 न्यूमरेटर डिग्री इज ग्रेटर देन डिनोमिनेटर डिग्री. ओके, सो फॉर दैट, so numerator degree is 4 and denominator degree is 3, so that is why we have to perform the division. Okay, so let us divide them. So function given is 2s power 4 plus 20s square plus 18 divided by s cube plus 4s. Okay, so let us divide these terms. So this is 2s power 4 plus 10 in, I think 10. Okay, this is 20 into s plus 18. Okay, so this is 20 into s square plus 18. I think it will be 2s power 4. This is, oh, this is 10 into s square plus 9. Okay, so this is 20h square plus 18. So this will be equal to 20h square plus 18 divided by s cube plus 4 into s. Okay, so now we will divide. So यहाँ पे जो first term है that is 2s power 4 divided by s cube. So we are getting 2 into s. Okay, so this is 2 into s. So now multiply s cube with the 2 into s, you will be getting 2s power 4, then 4s into 2s, it will be equal to 8 into s square. Okay, now we will subtract, so this will get cancelled out, so we are getting 20 minus 8, so that is 12 into s square plus 18. Okay, so now this is quotient. Okay, so this is quotient we are getting, and this is remainder, and this is divisor. Okay, so this is divisor. So now y of s function, it can be written as, so y of s, it will be equal to quotient plus remainder by divisor. So quotient we are getting as 2 into s plus remainder we are getting as 12 into s square plus 18 divided by s cube plus 4 into s. So now if we check this function, so अब हम इसको चेक करते हैं, तो यहाँ पे जो न्यूमरेटर की जो डिग्री है वी आर गेटिंग नाउ एज, सो न्यूमरेटर डिग्री दैट इज 2, it is less than denominator degree. Okay, so this is numerator degree is 2 and denominator degree is 3. So now we can apply the partial fraction to this term. So now in the third step we will use, so this is step 3, and in this step we will use partial fraction. Okay, बिकॉज न्यूमरेटर की जो डिग्री है वो डिनोमिनेटर की डिग्री से कम हो गई है. ओके, सो नाउ वाई ऑफ एस वी हैव ऑब्टेन्ड एज, सो वाई ऑफ एस we are getting as 2 into s, then we are getting 12s square plus 18 divided by s cube plus 4 into s. Okay, so we are getting 12 into s square plus 18 divided by s cube plus 4 into s. Okay, so we can rewrite it as 2 into s plus 12 into s square plus 18. So we can take s common from the denominator, then we are getting s square plus 4. Okay, so suppose this is equation a. Okay, so now जो हम partial fraction apply करेंगे सिर्फ इतने term के लिए करेंगे, and then we will substitute the solution of partial fraction in equation a. Okay, so we will apply the partial fraction in this term, that is 12 into s square plus 18 divided by s into s square plus 4. Okay, so now this is s, so it will be equal to a by s. Now this is s square plus 4, so this is quadratic equation, so we will take bs plus c divided by this is s square plus 4. Okay, now if we take the LCM, so we are getting s into s square plus 4, so this will be equal to a into s square plus 4 plus bs plus c into s. Okay, so now let us compare the left hand side or right hand side. Okay, so we are getting 12 into s square plus 18, this will be equal to, let us expand, it will be equal to a into s square, this will be equal to 4 into a, then we have b into s square plus c into s. Okay, so left hand side and right hand side ko we have compared, so now we can take s square common, so we are getting 12 into s square plus 18, this will be equal to, so if we take s square common, then we are getting a plus b into s square, then we have s power 1 term, that is c into s, then we have constant term, that is 4 into a. So now if we compare the coefficients of s square and constant term, okay, so let us compare the coefficients of s square and s power 1 and constant term we are getting. So coefficient of s square on the left hand side is 12 and right hand side we have a plus b. It means we are getting a plus b, it is equal to 12. Okay, now let us compare s coefficient. So if we compare s coefficient, right hand side we have c into s, but on the left hand side there is no s term. This implies that the value of c, it is equal to 0. Okay, so after comparing the second term we are getting as c is equal to 0 because left hand side कोई भी s term present नहीं है. Now next we will compare constant term. So left hand side we have 18 and right hand side we have 4a. So it means we are getting 4a as 18. Okay, so from here we can calculate the value of a, which is 18 by 4. Okay, so this implies that a value we are getting as 9 by 2. Okay, so this is the value of a. Next we will substitute the value of this a in equation first, then we are getting, so from here we can obtain b value as 12 minus of a. This is 12 minus of 9 by 2, so this is 24 minus 9 by 2. So 24 minus 9 is 15 by 2. Okay, so this is the value of b, which is 15 by 2, and a value is 9 by 2. So we will put the value of a and b in this equation. So let us substitute all these values in equation a. Okay, so in the equation a we have 2s, then we have this partial fraction. So इस partial fraction की जगह we will write a by s plus bs plus c by s square plus 4, जिसमें से c की जो value है वो already 0 हो चुकी है. Okay, so we are getting y of s as 2 into s plus a by s. Okay, so what is a value we have obtained? So we have a by s and a value is 9 by 2, so we are getting 9 by 2 by s. Then we have bs plus c and b value is 15 by 2. Okay, so b value is 15 by 2, s and c value is 0, divided by we have s square plus 4. So it can be written as y of s, it will be equal to 2 into s plus 9 by 2 of s. This will be equal to 15 by 2 of s divided by s square plus 4. Now suppose this is equation b. Now we will compare the y of s, that is we will compare this y of s with the general equation. Okay, with the general equation of LC network in Foster second form. Okay, सो प्रीवियस लेक्चर में मैंने आपको एलसी नेटवर्क की इक्वेशन डेवलप करी थी, विच वॉज, सो वाई ऑफ एस वी वॉज गेटिंग फॉर द एलसी नेटवर्क इन द फॉस्टर सेकेंड फॉर्म एज 1 बाय एल नॉट एस प्लस सी नॉट एस प्लस एस बाय एल वन बाय एस स्क्वायर, that is 1 by L1 into C1 plus S square. Then we have S by L2 divided by 1 by L2 into C2 plus S square and so on. Okay, so now we can compare. So this is the general equation and this is the partial fraction solution which we have obtained, that is equation b. Okay, now we will compare the coefficients. So if we compare, then we are getting 2 into s. So if we compare, it means we are getting the value of c naught. So c naught value we are getting as 2 farad. Okay, so c0 value is 2 farad. Then if we compare next term, then we have 9 by 2 of s. So this is matching with 1 by L0s. So what is the value of L naught here? So L naught value, it will be equal to 2 by 9. Okay, so if we compare, then L naught we are getting as 2 by 9. Okay, now if we compare the third term, then we are getting, so this is 15 by 2 of s by s square plus 4. So if we compare, then L2 value we are getting as, so L2 or you can say L1, so L1 we are getting as 2 by 15. So if we compare, then we are getting L1 value as, this will be equal to 2 by 15. Okay, so this is 2 by 15. Now if we see in the denominator, we are getting s square plus 4, and it means 1 by L1 into C1. So let me write in the next slide. Okay, so we are getting 1 by L1 into C1, it will be equal to 4. Okay, and L1 value is 2 by 15, so 1 by L1 into C1, this will be equal to 4. So from here we can obtain the value of C1, which is 1 by 4 into L1, so this is 1 by 4, and L1 value is 2 by 15, so this will be equal to 15 by 8. Okay, so C1 value we have obtained as 15 by 8. Okay, so we have obtained the values of all the elements. So C1 is 15 by 8. Let me write here only. So C1 we are getting as 15 by 8 farad. Okay, so now we have obtained all the four elements. So here we are getting four elements because the highest degree given in the question of the function is 4. Okay, so यहाँ पे if we see y of s, so जो highest degree है function की is 4, because numerator का जो highest polynomial है it is 2s power 4, so it is 4, so that is why we are getting 4 elements. Okay, so we are getting 4 elements because the highest power or highest degree of numerator polynomial, so highest degree of numerator polynomial is 4. Okay, so that is why we are getting 4 element, that is L0, C0 and L1 into C1. So now as it is Foster second form, we will draw the circuit. So we will be having, first we will having inductor. Okay, then we have capacitor C0, then we have series combination of inductor and capacitor. Okay, so this is L0, C0, this is L1 and this is C1. So we have obtained the values of all the elements, so let us write here. Okay, this is series combination of, sorry, this is resistor, so this was inductor and this is capacitor. Okay, so value L0 value we have obtained as 2 by 9 Henry. Okay, let me cross check. Okay, so L0 value is 2 by 9 and C0 we have 2 farad. Okay, so C0 we have 2 farad, then L1 we have 2 by 15, and then C1 is 15 by 8. Okay, so L1 is 2 by 15 Henry and capacitor value is 15 by 8 farad. Okay, so this is LC network realization using the Foster second form. Now शॉर्टकट से भी देख लेते हैं कैसे. सपोज अगर आपको जनरल इक्वेशन याद नहीं है, देन हाउ टू ड्रॉ दी सर्किट. सो फॉर दैट आई हैव टोल्ड यू अ शॉर्टकट मेथड इन द प्रीवियस लेक्चर, सो उसकी हेल्प से हम सॉल्व करेंगे. So let us see a shortcut table. Okay, so this is shortcut table for Foster second form. Okay, so in this you have to remember the 5 values. First value is a into s. So अगर आपके पास partial fraction में a into s form में कोई value आती है, it means you will be having a capacitor in the circuit and the value of capacitor will be equal to a. Okay, the next element is if you get a by s in your partial fraction. Okay, so you are getting a by s, this indicate that you will be getting a inductor and value of inductor is 1 by a. Okay, so this is 1 by a. Then third it will be, so if you are getting a by s plus b form after solving the partial fraction, this indicate that you will be having a series combination of resistor and inductor, and the value of inductor it will be 1 by a and resistor value will be a by b. Okay, then you will be getting fourth is a into s by S plus B. So अगर इस फॉर्म में आ रहा है, दिस इंडिकेट दैट यू विल बी हैविंग अ सीरीज कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ रेसिस्टर एंड कैपेसिटर. So resistor value is 1 by A and capacitor value is A by B. And lastly, if you are getting A into S by S square plus B form. So अगर इस फॉर्म में आ रहा है h square, then it means you will be getting a series combination of inductor and capacitor. Okay, so inductor value is again 1 by A and capacitor value will be A by B. Okay, so ये टेबल आपको याद रखनी है फॉर द फॉस्टर सेकेंड फॉर्म. मैंने फॉस्टर फर्स्ट फॉर्म के लिए भी आपको बताई थी, तो इसकी हेल्प से बहुत ईजी हो जाता है. सो अब क्या करेंगे कि जो पार्शियल फ्रैक्शन का सॉल्यूशन हमें मिला, दैट इज दिस y ऑफ s, that is 2s plus 9 by 2s plus 15 by 2s by s square plus 4. We will compare all the three terms with our table. So let me write the partial fraction solution here. So we have obtained y of s as 2 into s. Okay, so we are getting 2 into s plus 2 into s plus 9 by 2 s, and then we have last term as 15 by 2 s by s square plus 4. Okay, so first term here is 2 into s, so this is matching with this, that is a into s, so this is matching with a into s. And if we compare the coefficient, then we are getting a value is 2, so it means we are getting a capacitor and the value of capacitor is 2 farad. Okay, now we will compare next term. So next term we have 9 by 2 of s, so this is matching with the second term. Okay, so this is matching with a by s, so if we compare a value, we are getting as 9 by 2, so this implies that we will be getting a inductor and inductor value will be 1 by a, so it will be 2 by 9 of Henry. Now if we compare the last term, then we are getting, okay, this, so if we compare the last term, so this is 15 by 2 s by s square plus 4, so this is matching with this fourth, that is it is of the form, oh this is not fourth, this is fifth because it is s square. Okay, so this is matching with a into s by s square plus b. So if we compare the coefficient, what is the value of a, it is 15 by 2, and what is the value of b, it is 4. So it means we will be getting a series combination of inductor and capacitor. Okay, so what is inductor value, 1 by a, so this will be equal to 2 by 15 Henry, and capacitor value is a by b, so this is simply 15 by 8 Henry. So now we can draw the circuit. So as this is Foster's second form, we have to connect the elements in parallel. So L0 first inductor, then we have capacitor, then we have series combination of inductor and capacitor. Okay, so this is L1 and this is C1. So we can write the values. So inductor value we have obtained as 2 by 9, this is 2 farad, and okay, this is inductor again, this is 2 by 15 Henry, and this is 15 by 8. Okay, this will be 15 by 8, this is farad. Okay, this unit will be farad. So this is the answer which we have obtained using the shortcut method. So let us cross check whether we are getting the same answer or not. So capacitor value is 2 farad, and inductor we are getting as 2 by 9 Henry. Okay, this is correct. And then we have a series combination of inductor and capacitor, value is 2 by 15 and 15 by 8. Okay, so it means clearly we can see that both the answers are matching. It means we have done correctly. Okay, सो आज के लेक्चर में इतना ही. इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर वी विल स्टार्ट कॉर फॉर्म एंड वी विल सी कॉर फर्स्ट फॉर्म एंड देन वी विल सी कॉर सेकेंड फॉर्म. सो वीडियो अगर आपको अच्छा लगा हो तो प्लीज़ वीडियो को लाइक एंड शेयर ज़रूर करें. थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग.